YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video. Today, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 items that I actually sold on eBay. But before we get started with the video, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, get notified when I go live so you guys can ask me questions right then and there. Or when I put a video out just like this, you'll get notified and you can watch it right away. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the first item I sold on eBay was this PlayStation 1 controller. Now, I found 2 of these. So I've sold actually both of them in the last week or 2 here. I actually found 2 of these at a Goodwill. They were both 99 cents. 99 cents. Okay, I'll take them, thank you. Now these are the SCPH110s. Make sure you guys look at that on the back. It'll say a model number, and make sure it is the official PlayStation 1, okay? There's a lot of knockoffs out there and a lot of fake ones out there, so make sure they are name brand Sony and they are the SCPH110s, okay? They do sell really well, and they sold quick. I think I listed both of them, and like I said, within a week or so, both of them were sold. So as you guys can see, I sold mine for about $10, $9.99, pretty much exactly what this person's at. It looks like some people were getting about 13, but then you got $8.99, $12.95, $12.99, $11.99. So for me, that $9.99 was just quick, get it out the door, never see it again, and just get that quick sale on those, especially since I spent $1, guys, not that much money on them. So pretty cool item. So I have one more controller actually in this video. I'll show you guys another PlayStation 1, and it's a little different. But anyway, so look out for the PlayStation controllers, even the DualShock black PS2 controllers, and are sell good. The PS1 ones sell good. So just make sure you guys are looking for them, and then look on the back of them. It'll say the model number. Just write Sony. You know, this one is the SCPH110. So pretty easy to look up, not that hard, and they do sell really well. All right, so item number 2. The second item I sold on eBay is this Radka or Ridka. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced, but anyway, Radka, whatever. Klondike Solitaire handheld game. I love handheld games, guys. I've told you 100 million gazillion times that they do sell well as long as you do your research and you know which ones to buy. So I've sold, it was this model here. I've sold this model probably like 8 times by now. I've sold it a bunch of different times, and I always find them very cheap, either at garage sales, in free boxes, at Goodwills. I find them all the time. Just make sure you guys check the battery compartment for corrosion, because a lot of times people just leave the batteries in there and they get corroded. But they're actually really easy to clean too, so don't get completely scared off if it is a little corroded, because you can easily clean it with a toothbrush and some other stuff. Not hard to do, so don't be too scared. And they do sell pretty darn well. Like I said, this is probably the 8th one I've found and sold, so they do sell really good. And I get these. I got this one for $2. I find them all the time for like $1.99, $1.99 all the time at Goodwills. So make sure you guys are looking in the handheld section to begin with for all different types. But this one in particular, it's good because it's got like a bigger screen too. So any of the big screen handheld games, always look those up, because they're the best ones. They always are going to be worth the most, and a lot of times they have like different features that they'll light up in the dark, blah 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 blah. You know, there's just a bunch of different things they'll do, and the big screen's important because a lot of I mean, we always want the bigger screen so it's easier to see, but a lot of older folks who really want these things, or you know, they seem to be the ones that purchase them more often, or you want it for travel or whatever. The bigger screen really helps them see it and don't have to wear their glasses and things like that. So the big screen ones, always look those up. This one doesn't advertise as a big screen one, but it actually does have quite a big screen on it. So very, very cool. This one's got a nice picture here. This is like what you want to look out for. Yeah, like I said, just check the battery and corrosion, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, I bought it for $2. I sold mine at $12. Mine wasn't as nice of condition as this one. This one's like really nice condition. Mine was a little more beat up and scuffed up a little bit, and some of the tag was kind of missing and stuff, but still people want them, and they want them at a discount, because I'm guessing new, if you were to find this in a package news, it would probably be like $50 or something. So they sell really good used. So this is the Radka or Ridka Klondike handheld solitaire game, and it does have that bigger screen. So very cool find. Make sure you guys look for things like that. Now the third item is that other controller I was going to show you, but it's for the PS2. Now this is a PS2 DualShock controller, Sony brand, obviously, but this one is specific to a silver edition PS2 that they had made. So there's not a ton of these controllers floating around, because like when you got the black slim or the black bigger PS2 consoles, like they always came with the black controller, so those are like everywhere. These ones are like, they're really metallic-y silver color. When you see one, you'll like, it stands out. It's a really nice like metallic, it's like this weird metallic silver color, and these things sell really, really good. I've sold this is probably like my 6th, 7th one of these sold. I found out about these when I had bought a PS2, the silver one, from somebody, and they didn't have the controller that went with it, and they told me, I'm like, oh, I don't have the regular the controller that came with it. I was like, oh, okay, no big deal, like I'll just get another one, thinking it was like going to be the same price as the other ones, but I ended up not knowing they were like $20 for this exact model to go with that console. So I ended up having to find one at a thrift store later and made it complete, and no big deal. But yeah, so I kind of learned by fire on that one. But yeah, these things sell really good at like 20, and that's what I sold mine for, $20. I mean, you look at them, they're coming at $22.99, $22.99. Here's another $19.99. This one is broken, and it's still got 11 or almost $12 or whatever for it. Here's another one just about at 20. So here's one at $24.99. So yeah, make sure you guys are looking out for this specific model. It is the really silver metallic looking color PS2 DualShock controller. Very, very cool item. Don't see them all the time. The last one I saw actually was at a thrift store recently, and they were asking, I think, like $14 for it. I was like, are you serious? Come on, really? So obviously didn't get it, passed on it. Hopefully I can get it at another time when they're like, oh, we're crazy, that's too expensive, you know, whatever. For me, anyway. For someone else, technically it's a deal, but for me, it was too much. I didn't want to buy it. All right, so that was that item. That was item number 3. So item number 4, the fourth item, is a clothing item. Actually, the last 2 are clothing items, which is, it's pretty crazy for me, guys. I don't do a lot of clothing, but this next item in particular, when I saw it, I kind of was like, I have no idea. Like, I know the brand, and I had no idea they made this type of shirt. So I ended up asking a couple people that I knew. I'm like, hey, have you seen this before? Is this real? Blah, 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 blah. And it was, and it sold for good money. So let me show you. It is a Patagonia Hawaiian shirt. What? Yeah, a Patagonia Hawaiian shirt. Now, mine, I'm not going to show you exactly which one it is, because it's the only one in like the last few, the only one that looks a certain way. So I don't want you guys creeping up on my store, you know, sending me weird messages and things. But I did want to bring it to you guys' attention. So it is a Patagonia Hawaiian t-shirt. Mine was a size large, just like a lot of these are. Now mine was more of a floral kind of pattern, kind of like this one here. Had like more of a floral print to it, but very, very, very cool. I like to look at the Hawaiian stuff just in general, because I know some certain brands that sell well. And I was just kind of looking, and I kind of flipped. I'm like, Patagonia, because you always look for the big brands, and that's a good brand to look out for. And I'm just like scratching my head, like, what? They made a Hawaiian shirt, and it was rare in a way. It's vintage, but I bought it for $7, used, size large, pretty good condition, and I took an offer on it, and I sold it for $40. $40, and it sold, I think, within 4 days. About 4 days. I was happy because, like, you guys know, I'm not a big clothing seller. I'm trying to get into it a little bit more because I'm learning more. And I had done some in the past, but you know, it's one of those things I kind of gave up on. Not gave up on, but just I didn't like it as much. I didn't like doing it as much. But I'm getting back into it a little bit now, and that was just kind of a cool score, something I've never seen before. And I was like, what? They make Hawaiian shirts? I had no idea. But yes, Patagonia does make some Hawaiian shirts, and they all go for really good money. Like, look at these, 50, 40, 30. This one was pretty cheap. And then you got 58, 44, 69, 60, like crazy good pricing on these Patagonia Hawaiian t-shirts. So if you see one, make sure to grab it because it's going to sell for good money. But yeah, I bought it for $7 at a Goodwill, and I turned around and sold it for $40. So very, very cool. Make sure you guys are looking out for that. All right, item number 5. The last item is another clothing item, like I said. I know, getting crazy with the clothes over here, but you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a jersey. You guys know I sell jerseys when I can find them, and I found this I actually found this a long while back when it wasn't below 0 and snowing. I actually found this at a garage sale, and I bought it for, I think I paid $2 for it. Yeah, I paid $2 for it. This one. And I got a different jersey. I don't remember who it was. I think I sold it. I think it was the Cincinnati Bengals or something. But I got 2 jerseys. I got this one in particular for $2. A Drew Brees Captain Patch, amazing looking jersey for $2. Now, I sold mine for $48. Now, the playoffs just happened. My Minnesota Vikings beat the Saints on a crazy play that was very cool, but I'm not going to go too far into that. But this sold before that, so I'm hoping I don't get a return later because they're not in the playoffs anymore. But as of right now, we're good to go. Very, very good. It's a heavy jersey. It's a really well made jersey, a nice Reebok jersey. And very, very good quality, very good condition. A lot of times these get like stained, or you know, you're out with the bros and you're drinking and doing everything and staining them up. But this was really good condition, no stains, no holes, no nothing. And I got it for $2 and I sold it for $48. So very, very cool item. That was awesome. Like I said, hope they don't send it back because they're not in the playoffs anymore. I don't think they will. Because they're good fans. They're true fans, and they're going to rock this jersey next year. So, very, very cool. But that is all I have for you guys. That was 5 items that I sold on eBay. Hopefully you guys got some value from this video and had some fun. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really helps me out. And lastly, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you'll get notified when I go live. And you can ask me questions right then and there. Or you get notified when I put a video out just like this, and you can watch it and learn something right away. But that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you on the next one. Pocket Profit out.